All right, well, it's all said and done for the most part for the Jordan Neely, the young brother that got strangled on camera, and the guy who killed him, who red rummed him, Daniel Penny. It's a New York Times article. Listen to this. It says Daniel Penny faces new legal hurdle in chokehold death. A civil lawsuit brought by Jordan Neely's absentee father. This is how they titled this article. Just not even gonna say heartless, but it's purposeful. It says Daniel Penny was found not guilty in the criminal case, but he now faces a civil suit from Jordan Neely's father, who was absent most of his son's life. Terrible. Andre Zachary filed a wrongful death claim against Penny just days before the Manhattan jury acquitted the Marine vet of negligent homicide charges in the highly charged encounter last year. It says here in quotes, he has an elephant in the room to address, first as a personal and second as legal matter. They say, what was he thinking to apply so much force to that man, to the man died? Said the attorney Lanny Davis, a former advisor to ex-president Bill Clinton and George W. Bush. He is not explained because as a criminal defendant, he couldn't take the stand to explain why he exerted such force that the man died. The burden of proof from criminal cases to civil cases changed the playing field, Davis said. From reasonable doubt to more likely than not, it's very important that he gets his version of the truth out. Got a picture of his dad. Yeah, it's gotta be a rough time for the brother. It's hard. It's just how blatant, right there in front of everybody. People was telling him to stop, all kind of stuff. He just red rummed the man, smiled, and shoot, he getting patted on the back now. And say, filed December 4th during Penny's criminal trial, Zachary complaint seeks an unspecified amount of damages, accusing the subway vigilante of fatally assaulting Neely on the 1st of May, 2023. The jury of 6 Manhattan residents will decide the outcome of the civil case if it goes to trial, with 5 of the 6 required to decide if Penny negligently caused Neely's death. Penny, who did not take the stand at this criminal trial, will have to sit down for a deposition that will likely be videotaped. He could also be called on to take the stand in the case if it goes to trial. Check this out. Now you got to defame the man. Get back into his, the victim. And when I say the man, you think you're talking about the one that's left alive. No, the one that was snuck up behind and strangled. And not only did he do that, not only did he get away with it, what about the 2 guys who was his accomplices, who assisted him in this murder? They say, oh, he didn't mean to choke him that long and all this other stuff. Well, one guy was holding his arms down so he couldn't even tap. That's the universal. It's people who fight in MMA, can't speak each other's language, come from different sides of the planet. Well, one of them getting the shit choked out of them and they can't breathe, they ready to give up, they tap. They use their hand, they use something, but they tap to let you know that's enough, I give up. Well, someone is holding his wrist so he can't tap, he can't move his arms, he's sitting there struggling with him just to make sure that he sit there and take the guy and choke. So he insisted on murdering this man. He red rummed him with the guy that was around his neck. He's just as guilty. The other guy who was helping, he's an accomplice as well. Where are they charged? Where are they charges? They need it. Said growing up, Neely bounced around from different homes in the foster care system after his mother died in '07 when he was 14. Excuse me. The troubled young man didn't move in with Zachary until he was 18, and their time together uh, was marred by financial strife. Just what's the purpose of all of this? The father and son would argue after Zachary asked Neely to share proceeds he earned from his performances as a Michael Jackson impersonator, and he refused, according to a profile on Neely by the New York Magazine. So they dug in to find out that him and his daddy got into it one time. Well, who knows how many times. However, he strangled this man to death. And you going back talking about him and his daddy fighting over some money. During those fights, Zachary would take away Neely's house keys. His friend Farrell Davis reportedly said, Zachary denied that accusation to the outlet. Neely and his father grew estranged during his the later part of his 30-year-old life, as Neely struggled and scraped by and stuff, and this, that, and the third. That's bad. Showing more pictures of this. They got one picture here. This woman look like she happy as hell. And she trying to, that's her way of throwing it back at him. You see it? Can you see it? Nah, bitch. Fuck out of here. But yeah, let me go up here and look at this guy. I don't know if this is a lawyer or not. Let me see what it says. Zachary on the left and the lawyer Dante Mills after Daniel Penny was cleared of the death of Jordan Neely, Zachary's son. He look like an evil genius. He posing for that camera or something. That's a skull on that man. You think he'll be able to retain all the knowledge you need to win that case? Yeah, old brother. Let's see what these suckers got to say.
Hi. What's up? Hi, Daniel. What's up?
Look at this.
How you feeling? Yeah.
It's feeling good. It's feeling good. It's feeling good.
I'm sure people have seen this already.
Come together.
But listen to what he said.
How's it going? How's it feel?
Feels great. He's finally got the justice he's deserved.
Did you think it was going to happen?
Sorry? No, we think that this should have happened probably on day one, but the important thing is it happened. So we can't control the timing of it, but we can certainly savor the outcome.
And why do you think it was not guilty?
That's good. That's that guy.
Well, he's not guilty on a few different reasons. Because his actions were justified. He was trying to help people on that train, and he did. And number two, he's not responsible for the death because the death was caused by a lot of other factors that we tried to present with a lot of clarity, such as the K2 abuse and the sickling crisis, and cardiac issues. Not to mention the paranoid schizophrenia, which only added to that impact. So I'm just glad that the jury was able to truly evaluate that as a potential cause of death, and that Danny was justified in the actions that he took.
Just hearing that. Just hearing that. He said his schizophrenia killed him, his sickle cell killed him. What else? His own body red around him. Neely just held him there so his own body wouldn't red around nobody else. Yeah, damn near speechless. I mean, some stuff I would like to say, but I don't know if I'm able to say it on here. Well, you see what it is. It is what it is. Where's old girl? I'm black. I cook greens and all that good stuff too. I'm one of y'all. Where's Kamala? Where's she at? She ain't said a word, did she? What about the old dude Biden? He ain't said nothing. So let's see what Trump gonna say. He probably gonna use my man as some type of PR stunt at some point. It'll be bad. I mean, who knows? He put it past him, but at the same time, yeah, we're gonna see. But yeah, on to the next one. Check me out. Don't ask me.